Absolutely. I think the original plan for CenturyLink Field, then Quest Field, was to have it be a downtown location. There was a baseball stadium next door, and they wanted it to really be something that drew people back to downtown Seattle. And also there's an incredibly passionate fan base there, and those two things are in place here in Edmonton. So I think that the opportunity to open this and make it something great for the Oilers fans and for the city of Edmonton is right there in front of everybody.
You've obviously got Oilers games and Oil Kings games already booked into the facility, but you're going to be out there attracting concerts and other events. Do you think that's going to be any challenge, especially with another rink in town?
You know, Edmonton's always been a great entertainment destination, so I hope to work with the OEG group to bring more events into the Ice District. But I think it's been a great city for music, and it will continue to be a great. I haven't jumped into the booking yet. I just got here yesterday, but absolutely, that's our intention, is to bring some great content.
Do you see Rexall Place, the existing Rexall Place, as a competitor for those events?
You know, I haven't talked to anyone from Rexall yet, but I hope that we'll have a great relationship. And, you know, as I mentioned, in Seattle, there was a football stadium and a baseball stadium and was basketball arena, and we all work together well.
You mentioned obviously it's early, but do you have any specific events that you'd like to bring here that Edmonton maybe hasn't seen before?
I'd have to dig into that with the OEG group and see, but, you know, certainly if there's a great tour out there, we want it to come through Edmonton.
What sort of personal stamp do you want to put on the atmosphere at Rogers Place or the environment there?
I think personally for me, it's the Oilers brand and an extension of the OEG plan for the Ice District, and to really create a destination that's known as a world-class facility with a great fan experience.
What sort of things would you bring in to make it a great fan experience?
It's all about the people, and so I'm really looking forward to jumping in and hiring a staff, and then talking about, you know, as a former usherette, I know how important it is to be out there greeting the fans and welcoming them, and that's everybody from the parking attendants in through the food and beverage service, so creating a full 360 great experience.
Do I have my timing right? Was this a World Cup stadium?
It wasn't. No, I was there for the World Cup, but this was actually privately owned, and we chose not to be part of the World Cup. It was more geared to be multi-use with concerts and a conference center attached.
Okay. How long were you in Brazil, and how did that happen, that opportunity?
It was about 2 years. I've just left last month, and you know, I left the Seahawks and looking for my next opportunity, and talked to the folks at AEG and saw that they were building something new and wanted to be part of launching a project. South America has never had an arena like this before, so it was really the opportunity to build something brand new.
What makes that one unique?
The fact that it has a soccer tenant, and then there is a reconfigurable way that you can put content in there for concerts of about 13,000. This fall they'll have 3 nights of the Rolling Stones, Katy Perry, Muse. They've got a lot of content that's not been in buildings down there before.
Okay. How did you come to apply for the Edmonton job, and how did you hear about it? How did you?
Well, I actually liked Edmonton Oilers on Facebook a long time ago, and I have a lot of friends here, so I followed the project for the last couple of years, and through getting the arena approved and then the construction starting, and then, you know, was reached out to, and are you interested in this? And absolutely, I wanted to talk to the OEG group about this. It's the most spectacular project that I've been associated with. Over $2 billion in development for Edmonton.
And what did your dad do again? I missed that part.
He was the original general manager for Northlands Coliseum. So he was there in '72 when they opened the building, and there when the Oilers began, and then moved to Seattle to run the Kingdom.
Is it a bit surreal for you to kind of follow in your father's footsteps?
It's been actually very strange, and we keep laughing about it because it just is happenstance, and people don't know because of our different last names that we're related. And then I ended up at the Seahawks, and 3 months later they said, "Is your dad with the Mariners?" And I said, "Yeah, he used to be the Kingdom guy."
Is this sort of a family business then?
It is, yeah. My stepsister's here today. She was a former usherette. My other stepsister, my brother was a rink rat in the Coliseum, and he's with the Seattle Thunderbirds now. So, you know, I sat around the family dinner table and talked sports and hockey and facility management my whole life, and didn't realize that I knew it would be a career. So,
was there a time when you were 15, did you look up at the ceiling and say, one day I'm going to run a place like this? Was that the...
No, and when I came, you know, back home, this is for a girl from Edmonton, the opportunity of a lifetime.
Why?
Because of the opportunity for Edmonton, and to see the team and the signing of Connor McDavid and what's ahead for this franchise, and what Mr. Cates has done for the city of Edmonton with this investment. It's a great partnership.
What's your dad doing now?
He's retired, so he's going to be here telling me how to make ice.
So he hired you back in the day?
No, somebody that worked for him did. Yeah, he said you have an appointment. You're on your own, kid.
How long were you an usher?
I was there through high school, and then came back over summers once I'd moved for the college. So on and off about 4 years.
So you must have seen, I don't know how much you can watch, but you must have seen some incredible games.
Well, absolutely, you're not allowed to watch the games, but yes, I was there in '87 when the Oilers won the Cup, and it was one of the experiences of a lifetime for me.